Check. Mic
Check,
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, we in this motherfucker. So, welcome back to another episode of Juice Box TV. Y'all already know me and your host, Hustle Simmons, aka Young Hirsch, aka Hunter Hirsch, aka your baby mama's favorite baby daddy. And please let the people know, who do we have in the building today?
Yo, what's up, man? This is Uncle Paulie. I'm Uncle Paulie, been around a long time, produced records here in Montgomery, Alabama representative, couple clicks represented. What I say, Cadillac T.
Yeah. Shout out Cadillac T.
Yeah, Cadillac T. Yeah, representative.
Let's hold on. Let's just stop there because I know you said a couple clicks and crews, but let's start with that. Cadillac T. Who was Cadillac T and what was he responsible for? Can you get the people? Let's start with the background.
Cadillac. Me and Cadillac brother-in-laws for real, Now, I pulled Cadillac into the records. He wasn't even into the records at first. It was me. I pulled Tony into the records. I'm gonna say Tony. He ain't worried about me saying Tony now.
Yeah.
He used to be. He wouldn't have been worried about me saying Tony back in the day. I can call him Tony now, But I pulled him into the records because me and Cadillac. What I'm gonna do? Let me start at the beginning.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bring up to Cadillac because before it was me and Cadillac. I was my cousin, his name Greg, right? We called him DeLoco. The record company was called DeLoco's Records. Now, my cousin put me into rapping. Well, put me into the records. The group was called the Gump Click.
The Gump Click.
Yeah, the Gump Click.
I remember that.
I was part of the Gump Click. That's where I got my start at, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, I was part of the Gump Click. And then it's going to tie all the way to SmallTyme and everything, because Jungle Baby was part of the Gump Click.
Okay.
Yeah, Jungle Baby was part of the Gump Click. So my cousin Greg, man, this is the crazy shit. Greg came up with the name The Gump. We get the name The Gump from Greg. I promise you. K.O. know Greg.
Yeah.
K.O. know Greg. But a lot of people don't know. It's an acronym. And this is a shout out to my cousin. Ghetto under much pressure. That's what the Gump mean.
So wait.
That's what the Gump mean.
Who was the person that you say?
Greg.
So he was the first person to call Montgomery the Gump.
It was the Gump, yeah, because we were Monkey Town. Think about
I
this.
remember that.
We were Monkey Town. Before we were the Gump, we were Monkey Town.
Yeah.
We were Monkey Town. You dig? Dr. Fingers was he produced for the Gump Click.
Algernon.
Yeah, Algernon. Dr. Fingers.
That's crazy.
Dr. Fingers went to California with him. Keno. Keno was part of the Gump
Keno?
Click. Yeah.
Universe?
Universe.
Shout out
Universe.
Keno. That's crazy.
Herm C.
Huh?
Yeah, this was the Gump Click. It was a click. It was an old click. Yeah, man. So that's where I got my start at. This was about 92, 93 probably. I was rapping myself before that, talent shows and stuff like that, but I was sounding like Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
And everybody else was sounding like LL Cool J, so I knew it would, it was my time, right?
Do you remember one of them verses?
Yeah, man, I ain't finna rap that shit,
Man,
though.
give me like 4 bars.
I'm the man of the 80s who pulled all the ladies. I drive Cadillacs, but I could drive Mercedes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out to that. Hey, y'all ain't never heard Uncle Paulie talk no bars, though.
Yeah, man, that was way back. But what happened, my cousin came to me. He said, hey, cuz, we're going to put out some records. I said, we're going to put out some records. So he got the wheels turning, you know what I mean? And when he got the wheels turning, I went out and found a lawyer. I knew we needed some, like, legal shit. Mm-hmm. So went out and found a lawyer. And at the time, the Gump Click was messing with this dude out of California named Sleep Tight.
Okay.
Now, Sleep Tight introduced us to G-Man Stan. And on NWA first album, you remember the dude called in and said, "Hey man, I ain't got my money from the record," and they said, "Fuck, that was G-Man Stan."
Okay.
He sued Eazy-E too, got his money too. You know what I'm saying? But Greg took 14 niggas out to California, back then to make a record. We was, learning how to really make records then though too. So after the Gump click, I wanted to try my own shit. I started messing with like Dr. Fingers. I was buying beats from Dr. Fingers back then, buying beats. So I talked to Tony, and I was telling Tony what I was doing. I was putting together a compilation record back then. I was, me not rapping, I'm trying to find a rapper or some rappers. So sort of like what Noah do now with the massacres.
Yeah.
I was doing with a mixtape, just putting a lot of different rappers on it, different beats and different rappers, letting you get you a spot on the record. I think I had 16 records on the album.
So you was like Cadillac before the Cadillac.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So in the midst of me doing this, that's when I talked to Tony. I was like, look, bro, because bro was doing some other things too. And I'm like, hey, ain't no need of, losing when you can try something and, it's better than the gamble that you gambling on. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, I'm with you. What you doing? I said, man, I'm going to put out some records. He said, you going to put out some records? I said, yeah, man, I'm already, getting this stuff together. I'm going to put out some records. I said, I need some backing. I could use some backing. And no need of these people, getting you like this here when let's team this thing up and make something happen. So he was like, all right, well, what we going to call it? I said, man, I don't care if we call it Cadillac T for all I care. I just want to put these records out. Yeah. I wasn't tripping on names. Yeah. Even today, I ain't tripping on the title part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was like, cool. The first thing we did, I was already pushing, trying to make my own compilation record. He brought Deuce.
Okay.
Because Raven, that's his cousins. Big bro.
Okay.
Big bro is see, I'm calling everybody by their
Yeah, man, that's
I'm
how you
gonna
know
say
it's
it
real.
right though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it right. Big bro. All right, but Big bro wasn't in the group yet. It was Cowboy, the baby brother.
So who was the original members of Deuce?
Cowboy, CLB, and Shout from the South.
Okay.
All right, that was before bro even jumped in. Bro, he was there, but when he saw what was really going on, he jumped on board. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the first couple songs we recorded for Deuce was with Keno, with Universe.
Okay.
Yeah, Universe recorded down when Universe used to be downtown. The old First Tuskegee Bank building. What it is? It's a hotel now. Yeah, so we recorded there. And I want to say the first song I recorded on Deuce was, man, was it All About My Flow? It was one of them songs on the compilation record, so we did that. So one day, I guess Cadillac was out, and he came by the house, stopped by the house. He told me to say, him and Shout came. This is once we had them then, but we hadn't put the records out yet. Everybody Want to Be Down with the South hadn't even been made.
Yeah.
Him and Cadillac and Shout from the South came by my house. Everybody used to come by and sit on my front porch. That was our spot. We would do our thing, sit out there, smoke, drink, talk mess, you know what I mean? So he brought Shout by the house. Him and Shout came by, we sitting out there, and Shout started beating on the table. You know what I'm saying? And he rapped, Everybody Want to Be Down with the South. I want to say it was him and bruh. And they sat at the table and beat on the table and rapped that song. But man, when I heard it, how about this, Hirsch? I wasn't even a fan of the song, bro. I wanted to put out Riding and Smoking first. Hey, Hirsch, I wanted to put out Riding and Smoking first. Ain't that some shit?
That's crazy. So, but both of them was like popped off though.
Yeah, but Everybody Wanted to Be Down with the South was the bigger record. You know what I'm saying? It truly was the bigger record. It was the perfect lead record for them at that time.
You think if they would have did it in reverse, it maybe wouldn't have had the same effect?
You know what? It still would have had a great effect, but I don't think it would have been. It would have Show No Shame would have still outshined Everybody Want to Be. Riding and Smoking, but it would have made you. I don't know. It couldn't have been second. I don't think.
It had to go the way it went.
It had to. It couldn't be second. You know, it just couldn't be. The song was big. I ain't want to play it first, though. Man, them niggas convinced me, though. And, you know, a lot of times you got to get out your own way because you ain't always right either. You know what I mean?
True.
And I'm glad, man, that was one of the decisions I'm glad I went with. Because at the time, I could have bucked it all and be like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, it was one of the best decisions, though.
To get out the way.
Man, boy, when that song hit, Hirsch, this how I used to judge a record. If it make you fight in the club, that motherfucker hit. If it make you fight in the club, that's a hit record. Yeah. I was at the Rose, and the motherfucker bust out fighting when they played that song.
You was like, we got one.
But that's it. There it is. That's test market there, boy. The Rose was test market for me. You know, funny thing, man, I remember I used to go to the Rose and pay. And then it got to where they would pay me to come to the Rose.
Okay, there we go. I'm listening. You good?
Yeah, then they would pay me to come to the Rose. You know, it's funny how the life flip could be. Yeah. Going to the record stores, buying records, and then going to the record stores.
Supplying records.
Supplying records. You feel me? Supplying records.
All right, let me ask you this. So you say the first initial Deuce was 3 members.
Yeah.
Then bruh came.
Right.
Did bruh take it? Do you feel like when bruh came, it added a different dynamic?
It did. But I'm going to show you. Like, on Everybody Want to Be Down with the South, it's hard to distinguish his voice from Sharp's voice on certain parts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now, the hook, you could tell it was all him. You feel me? So, he brought the hype to him. Yeah. He made him a hype. Because the other three, they was hype, but he brought the Raheem type of vibe, the Kids that Rock, the booty shaking type of vibe to it. You know, the club shit.
I feel like bruh had the voice.
It's the voice.
It's like the Jackson 5. Like, all of them could sing, but Michael's voice was so distinctive. Yeah. It was like, you know, everybody, every group has a leader. You know what I'm saying? It's just not even but every group does have that one artist for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's going to stand out.
It's going to stand out.
Yeah, it's going to stand out.
That's anything. Like, Jada Kiss got the locks. Yeah. Dipset got Cameron. Yeah. I don't know too many rap groups. Hot Boys, Lil Wayne. Yeah. It's going to be a standout. You know what I mean? Field Mob. You got
Sean J.
Yeah, it's just the voice. Yeah. So I mean, Deuce had Big Bruh. Like
they had Big Bruh now,
and I feel like
they had Big Bruh.
It would have it was destined to do what it do. I just feel like that was the piece maybe that took it there though, because like you say, like a lot of times, Bruh was on the hooks and the first verse. It was like the hook of first verse.
I'm gonna show you something though. This is the thing though, Hirsch. The world didn't get the other 2 songs that I recorded first. They got Everybody Want to Be Down with the South first, which Bruck was on. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? The other songs that I recorded that he wasn't on, y'all didn't never even hear them. Well, you heard them once I put out the compilation record.
Yeah.
right? But that was after Everybody Want to Be Down with the South. So a lot of people would think that Everybody Want to Be Down with the South was like the first record. When it wasn't the first record, it really was like the third record. You dig what I'm saying? Riding and Smoking was the fourth record. Might even been the fifth record. Cause we did a lot of tests. Man, we was hitting and missing. You know, going to different studios. We came over there with your brother.
Yeah.
You know, because KO did a lot of work with us back in the day. So we was hitting and missing, man.
Why y'all ain't never drop bro joints?
Man, we didn't get a chance to roll with Deuce long enough for the shit to work.
Okay, so in the beginning, who was okay? Let's
back it up. Yeah.
Deuce was originally
Shout, CLB, and Cowboy.
You brought Deuce to Cadillac T.
No, Cadillac brought Deuce to me. Okay. See, I already knew him because they're in the family.
You were dealing with Gump Click.
Yeah, before Cadillac.
So how did you and Cadillac hook up?
Me and Cadillac family.
Because in-law.
Yeah, we family.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Cadillac family. So I brought Cadillac into records. See, I was already in it fucking with the Gump Click.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I was already there.
So how did Cadillac have Deuce if he wasn't into
this is what that was. They family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know how you go around your folks and y'all smoking and kicking and, you know, doing your thing, talking shit. And now you find out your cousin can rap.
Okay.
Your cousin them got something. And bruh is up with us. Well, he up with Tony, you know, and
so who's family?
Tony and bruh.
And Big Bruh.
Yeah.
But Big Bruh wasn't in the group originally.
No, but see, Big Bruh, youngest brother is Cowboy.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
See, it's
that's crazy.
All right, you know, you remember SOS Deuce? I'm a soldier. All right, the one who's singing, Buck.
Yeah.
That's brother and brother. He call himself OG Johnny Lee now. Shout out, Buck. What's up, Buck? OG Johnny Lee. Yeah, damn.
Oh, wait. Okay, so
yeah.
Big Bruh wasn't in Deuce originally.
No.
But his little brother was.
His little brother was.
And Cadillac T is cousins
with
Bruh and
and all three of them.
Who?
Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy.
And Buck, OG Johnny Lee.
All three of them. So Bruh, OG Johnny Lee, and
Cowboy brothers. They brothers. Yeah.
And they Cadillac T cousins.
They Cadillac T cousins.
Oh, yeah. History lesson.
Yeah, they cousins. You know
I just did my homework.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Bruh used to play baseball. Bruh was a hell of an athlete. Bruh got down. Bruh was a hell of an athlete, bruh. For real. Play some baseball for real. Baseball. You know what I'm saying? T-Long type of baseball.
Oh, like he could have went pro.
Yeah, that way.
Okay, so, bruh, you holler at Cadillac T about getting into the music.
Right.
His cousins and them already doing music, so he just basically like
they wasn't even doing music. I think they was just rapping. It was the idea of
just
when none of them had moved on nothing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I put some motion to everything because I knew what I wanted to do. You know, I knew what the plan was, what the mission. So Tony came to me, told me, man, you got to listen to Cuz now. They came, brought it, introduced. It was the three, but bruh was, and I'm gonna show you how.
Shout out Poodle. DJ DNA, what going on?
How we went wrong, well, how I went wrong. It's all a part of it. All right. When I recorded the song twice, matter of fact, too. You know, Dave Campbell, Atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Dave used to have a house up the street from where Bow at, right? Okay. Dave had a little spot up there, but when I met Dave, I met him down there at Bailey Brothers. So he told us he had a studio. Well, we get over there. Dave was really more for a rock band. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know at the time. So them niggas, you know, man, they some clowns. They all in the man house. He had this cookie jar, and it howled when you open it. I guess that would be sort of sarcastic to me. They do that shit on the record because we were trying to still record it, right?
Yeah.
But we scrapped that one. That's when I went to MacGyver.
Shout out MacGyver.
Oh, man. That was the best move I ever made, my
Big
nigga.
shout out MacGyver.
Big shout out MacGyver. Big shout out MacGyver,
like, for y'all
my
don't
nigga.
know, like MacGyver was
Big
one of the
shout
ones that
out.
recorded Dirty's first song, album, everything.
Yeah, big shout out. Black Forest, nigga.
Black
I'm
Forest?
Black Forest for life.
on, man.
I'm
Hey.
Black Forest. I promise you that.
Hold on, we got if you don't know, man,
Yeah.
Black Forest is one. I gotta get an interview with Cuz too.
Yeah, you definitely got to do MacGyver, man. MacGyver did everybody, man. MacGyver did everybody, especially the old sound. So, you know, went over there, man.
Shout out Pat.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, Pat? Man, let me tell you though. So, went over there, and MacGyver recorded "Everybody Want to Be Down with the South," and man, it was. I wish I could have recorded it. You know, filmed it actually.
Oh man.
Because, man, it was really epic. Now, when I look back on it, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I can see it. Big bruh, he came in, he had these glasses, and they were shaped like stars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he in the booth doing the song. And I'm always remember that. Because, really, look at it. It's 25 years, some like 20-some years since we put that record out. And
right now, if you play that song right now, it's gonna have the same effect.
Yeah, 20-some years later. So them stars was for real right there. You know what I'm saying? Them stars were for real. So we recorded the song. Then we went on and did Riding and Smoking. And my partner Trojan, what up Trojan? Shout out to Trojan. Trojan produced the record.
I think Trojan tapped in with me about the Hook interview.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably did. Yeah, because I talked
Trojan,
to him.
man.
Yeah, shout out Trojan.
He was hot too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was.
He was hot. That nigga was like, hey, you need to get that shit straight, nigga.
Right now.
He was like, hey.
I don't see.
That nigga said, I don't do interviews, but I'm gonna tell you. You tell them.
Hey, look, I seen him pull a song off YouTube.
Man.
Because the nigga didn't clear it right with him or whatever. He was mad at the nigga. Yeah, Trojan got it pulled off YouTube. Now I'll take it down. I said, God.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. He do not play.
Cease and desist.
I ain't lying. So Trojan did the beat, man. Trojan did. It was one other beat he did for us. Man, we had a deal set up with Trojan where he was supposed to do some more, but we end up not working with Deuce.
Okay.
You know, the split came. When we put the record out, after we actually got the hard copies, I think we had 2 good solid runs of pressing them up before we fell out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah, let's what was, because I always wonder, like, what happened? Like, how did it go from Cadillac T to Bezel Out? Like, what was the split?
Hey,
what was the
look, it's always about some money. You know that.
Yeah.
You know, if it's some nigga shit, it's always gonna be about some money. You know what I mean? And then number 2, the March 23rd thing, I'm part of that shit. For real. Even though I felt for a long time I ain't like that shit. Cause it's against me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like it was against me. But put out the record.
So, wait, hold on. Because you gave us insight on who started the word Gump. Like, who started March 23rd?
I'm gonna tell you how March 23rd got started, but I'm gonna have to go for the record. When we put the actual hard copies out, we had put out posters. Back then, you know, posters was the thing.
Yeah.
I had, you know, a couple thousand posters. Everything was costing me money. When I put it out, though, I only put out a single. You dig? I had to pay for graphics. We paid for a lot of things. So once I put the record out, I was only getting $4 for a single. You know what I mean? I can't get no $10 for no single. The way they said it, they want a half. Can't give you half. You know?
Who want to have?
Bruh. I'm going to say bruh. I ain't going to say Deuce, I'm going to say bruh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Say he wanted half. But I was paying, my first initial order on CDs back then was like $2.80. I can't give you half of that, bro. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't get half of that. Nah, because I'm paying $2, $3 just for the record for the first initial order. You know, I kept it business, though. Yeah. These is actual numbers, bro. I can't give you that. Plus, I done paid for studio time, the beat, you know, all these kind of things. So that's what we fell out about for real. Plus, I didn't understand that bro wanted to be the boss. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of the situation. Like him and Cadillac had different conversations than me and him would have.
Yeah.
You know, him and Cadillac were more close. That's his cousin. You know what I mean? They had them conversations. I didn't understand his ambition of wanting to be the boss. Which, guess what, Hirsch? If I could have understood it at that time, I would have even agreed to that, long as I could have been a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to put you out and you put whoever out. I wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Because it was still my dream, my
Some
vision.
shady aftermath.
Yeah.
Or aftermath, sorry. Aftermath, shady, yeah.
That's how I looked at it, you know what I'm saying? But the conversation never came that way. Maybe we was too young to righteously express it the way it needed to be expressed. So I'm thinking it's backstabbing, you know, because me and Nitty, and I'm going to call you your name too, Poochie. Me and Poochie, but, you know, that's Frank Nitty.
Okay.
He called me one day. This was before Deuce left me. And I thought me and Deuce and them was still okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking shit was all right. I ain't thinking it's no, you know, real for real. So he called me, wanted to go out to lunch. We went out to lunch and shit. I ain't thinking nothing else. We just chopped it up, bullshit, because me and Nitty went to school together. So, you know, we been knowing each other. Chopping it up, bullshitting. He asking about the records because he had a record, because you know the We Love Them Girls SmallTyme record was actually Frank Nitty record.
Okay.
Trojan made the beat for Frank Nitty, but I don't think Nitty ever went and got it. Before Deuce now, I think Nitty was going to rap on it or something. You know what I'm saying? Well, about a week after the lunch, they leave me. Deuce and them, we splitting ways, you know.
So you didn't have paperwork on?
The paperwork I had was more on the songs. I owned the copyrights on the songs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had a publishing agreement with Shout, Cowboy CLB. I don't even think I had one with bruh. You know what I'm saying? For the songs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Only the songs. I ain't have them locked into trying to keep them no time. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was trying to just build something with them, and the way they came in so quick on me, because I was working on that compilation record, but when we got they record and went on and created it, I was like, shit, this take priority.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It took priority over the record that I was doing. So they up and say they going to bezel it out, but they can't take the song, because I got the song. It's my song now. You know what I'm saying?
What song is this?
Everybody Want to Be Down with the South.
Okay.
And Riding and Smoking.
Okay.
Them two songs right there belong to me and Lack. You see what I mean?
Okay.
All right. And probably the song I paid the most for.
So who was bezeled out?
All right, that's Frank Nitty.
Okay.
That's Chainsaw. That's Ball. Ball been around them when they was with me, though, too. Okay. Ball been with them. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. All them from Ridgecrest. Ball from the same block with Big Bruh.
Okay.
You dig?
So Cadillac T was you
and Tony. Yeah.
Bezeled Out is Chainsaw and Ball.
And Nitty.
And
yeah.
Nitty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nitty. They had a crew of them. Man, them niggas, I felt like at the time, y'all niggas backstabbed me. That's how I felt. Felt like them niggas backstabbed me. You know what I'm saying? I felt, I didn't know, like, we falling off for some money, and it ain't even no money yet. You know what I mean? You want some money, and ain't no money yet. You getting the show money. I can't give you nothing but the show money right now. You can't get no record money yet because ain't no money been made yet. You know what I mean? We just putting the record out. Only got to get 2 runs out of this record, bro. I ain't ordered this CD but twice, and it was over. It was over. I'm talking about it was gone. Just like that. I stopped ordering CDs.
How many CDs you think you sold, though?
I'm going to say about 5,000.
Oh, damn. So y'all was just at the beginning stage.
It was the beginning. It was the beginning.
Like it just started
really
the warming
beginning.
up. Like,
it was the beginning.
To be able to sell 5,000 copies, that's like, okay, we got something.
Yeah, we got something. And guess what? Even, I remember one time, the what's the dudes? Selector Hits. Yeah. They wanted to press up their own. I think Deuce and them got them to press up them some. You know, but
Hits.
It wasn't the one with my record on it. They did a remix. They did the Everybody Want to Be Down with the South remix, and they did a Riding and Smoking remix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they went through Selecto Hits. They sold quite a few records for real now.
So wait, you own Everybody Want to Be Down with the South.
Right.
Isn't that the record that Trick Daddy came in?
Yep.
So how did that work? So you got a bag off of that?
I ain't got a dime off that record. I ain't even bothering about that record. I ain't even bothering about that record.
But you had paperwork on that record, right?
I got paper. Well, see, they altered the song, but I got paperwork on it. I could have went out there, but I ain't even. It didn't do nothing to me. As far as I looked at it, like it shot out there and it fizzed off.
Yeah.
Like the shit didn't go nowhere. I was looking like if it were going somewhere, I want it in. But if it ain't going nowhere, ain't no need of me even
pursuing.
You know, yeah. I'm gonna show you something. If you notice, Everybody Want to Be Down with the South ain't on iTunes, it ain't on Spotify, it ain't on no social medias, none but YouTube. And the person who got on YouTube ain't even monetized. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's the only place you can see it at right now. You know, me and Big Bruh got to get it together so we can put it on iTunes, Spotify.
So what would it take to get that
Bruh,
song?
I'm waiting on Bruh. I'm waiting on Big Bruh. I'm waiting on him. I want him to put out the record.
Bro,
I'm letting y'all know this. I want him to put out the record.
Hey, bro, we need. Hey,
I want him to put out. I want him to put it. I want him to put it out for March 23rd.
Mm.
You dig? That's what I want.
We need that record, bro.
I tried to call him. I asked Noah about him the other day. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all still haven't spoken?
Yeah, we talk for a long time. I didn't even know the nigga was mad at me. Yeah. I used to bump him everything, not knowing he was mad. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad, but see, I found out that I think they had a deal on the table for Deuce, like right after they left us when they got with Bezeled Out. But see, really, when you look at it, it would have been the deal that I procured. If you look at it, right?
I mean, yeah, based
I built, you know what I'm saying? Because I pushed that record, my nigga.
And you paid for the beats?
I pushed that record, though. Not only did we pay for the beats in the studio, I pushed the record. When I say I pushed the record, see, old school pushing records and new school pushing records is two different pushing records. You know what I'm saying? I used to get out and hit the road, go meet DJs, go meet programmers. You know what I mean? I had to grease palms.
Yeah.
Them joker had their hands open. They called it, what they called it, payola.
Payola back then.
Payola. It was real, though. You feel me, Hirsch?
That's a federal offense now.
Man, it was a federal offense then. Did they care? It was a federal offense then. Payola. You feel me? So,
So do you feel like you took the short end of the stick when it came to that Deuce situation? Did you lose? You lost? You feel like you took the L?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Financially, yeah. Took the L. Making a mark on this motherfucker? Hell no.
Yeah.
Making a mark, you dig? It did one of the things I set out to do. I said I wanted to make music that was gonna be timeless. You know what I mean? Not saying that I had to be the one singing the record, but I was gonna be part of the creation of the records that be played, you know what I'm saying, from now on. Just like we just said, shit, we can still throw that motherfucker on right now somewhere.
It's going to go crazy.
Oh, man, they go crazy. Montgomery got a couple anthems and classics, you know what I'm saying, from that era right there, too, though, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
For that era.
Okay, boom. That's a good segue into my next. Well, first, let me ask you this. So, Deuce went to Bezel Out. What happened after? Do you know? Like, how did the Bezel Out thing like dissolve? Or do you know?
How it ended?
Yeah.
I thought they still bezeled out.
Oh, it's still Bezel Out.
Yeah, I think they is.
Okay.
I don't think it ever ended.
Okay, cool.
I don't guess it is. You know.
Yeah.
That's just like me. I'm gonna be Cadillac T. You know, till I'm gone out of it. But I'm loco too.
Okay. So back then, was it ever an issue between Bezel Out and Cadillac T Records? Like the companies, like on some no limit cash money type?
I just felt it was sort of like heartbreaking more than anything.
Yeah.
I ain't want to fight it and all that. It was just heartbreaking. I'd rather just let you go.
Yeah.
Now I gave him a beat as part of this the severance pay. That one, and to me that was my favorite song from him.
Shout out CLB in the chat.
That I wanna ride with you.
I know, yeah.
I know you wanna ride, girl. Man, that shit, that was my favorite song off that motherfucker, man. We gave him that beat. Trojan made that beat.
Shout out Trojan.
Man, Trojan's strong. Trojan's strong, doc. I promise you.
Let me ask you this, though, because a lot of times we be, in hindsight, they say that's 2020. What is something that you feel like you could have done to salvage the relationship between Cadillac T Records and
Deuce?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause it hit me so fast. I ain't know they were gone till they were gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't know what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I wish we could have lasted longer, because if we could have really lasted longer, we would have got where we was trying to go. But then maybe that was God's divine plan that we weren't going to get there anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I look at it like that. But we did make a mark here.
For sure.
Especially even in the whole state, man. You know what I mean? I can remember the first time the record got played. You say CLB and CLB, you might remember it. We went down to Greenville to Roscoe Station, and Mark the Prime was on.
Shout out Mark the Prime.
Yeah, man, shout out Prime. Prime was the first person to play the record, doc. And when we got in the car, we was inside the place. He played both records, because both records was on the single, Riding and Smoking, and Everybody Want to Be Down with the South, right? So while we was in the car coming back home, he threw the record on again. I said, ooh, that's love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's love, man.
Shout out Mark the Prime, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out Mark the Prime. Shout out Roscoe Miller.
Yeah.
Killer Dilla. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Killer Dilla. You know, we had some people who back then supported what we were doing, man. We had the record pools.
Yeah.
Michael London. Shout out Mike.
DJ Shadow.
Yeah, DJ Shadow. I don't think Mike, I don't know. Me and Mike all right, but I don't think Mike was digging me too much either back then.
You ain't gonna lie, like you had like a little, like what was it? Like what
Man,
you
I don't know.
You had a little thing.
Man, I don't know why them niggas ain't
For
like
real.
me, man. I don't know why them niggas ain't like
you
me.
had a little thing, like you was like,
I don't know.
you was
I
like
don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I hate it all,
yeah,
man.
yeah, you was
But
like
I'm like Killer Cat said, but they hating on the one that could get them out.
yeah, you had a little cloud.
Yeah.
Paul had a little. It was like I used to look at it like Paul about that bread.
Man, that's all I was about. That's all. Now I'm gonna say this: if you were fucking with me, you did get some money. I can promise you that you got some money. You got some money. I don't care how you look at it. You got some money somewhere. We did shows. Something. You got some money. If you didn't do nothing but put posters up, you got some money.
Give me your Mount Rushmore
Of rap
in the city.
for the city. Ooh. All right, it's 4 people on Rushmore, or is it 5?
Faces. 4?
I'm trying to throw one more in there.
Yeah,
All right.
you made your own Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Ooh. Killer Cat.
Okay.
Yeah, Killer Cat.
Shout out Killer.
That nigga cold. Lil Durry the cold too, but Killer Cat. Big Pimp.
I'm about to say now, groups count as one, so you can do a group.
Lie. Big Pimp.
Okay.
You
Shout
know,
out Pimp.
I've been on Pimp them since they were little boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little boys. Him and G. Big Pimp. Cause see, I like lyrics.
How you feel about when they split? Like that last album, that rollout was kind of nasty.
Well, when they was trying to publicize them boys shit, I ain't like that part about it. I like to hear them together more than I do separate. You know what I'm saying? I like Twist on there with him, but you know it still wasn't him and Gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know I'm a Dirty fan. Even with the we the only group that deserve to get paid. I sung that part just like I was them.
Yeah.
That shit didn't bother me. You know, that's one of the things I wanted to speak on here too.
Speak on it.
Because that shit didn't bother me. Because I was doing my own thing anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only people that would get bothered is a motherfucker who ain't doing something. I ain't looking, like I said with you, ain't none of us make it out this motherfucker in the end.
Yeah.
We all still here. All of us still right here. We did good. You know what I'm saying? But ain't now one of us, you know.
So you don't feel like with Deuce having the success they had, still keeping independent, like they had
It's good.
with the Trick Daddy buying a record, or
Yeah,
with Small signed. Didn't Small sign the deal?
Yeah.
Dirty signed the deal.
But
Two
see,
deals.
Well, none of us able to sustain them motherfuckers or keep them going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We weren't able to get where we were. I salute Dirty and them because they sold more records than everybody. And see, times done changed on us now where it ain't no selling records no more. You know what I mean?
Streaming.
Yeah, it's streaming now. It's a whole different ball game because we actually had to get out there and work. We had to go meet the DJs. And a lot of times it wasn't the groups that I was dealing with going to meet the DJ. Hell, I was getting the DJs. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to know all the DJs. I'm hollering at the program directors. I had to get out here and the people in the stores. I knew all the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I ain't never wanted the nigga in front of the camera, y'all cool. I got niggas who in front of the camera with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the nigga, I don't need to be accessed or, you know, seen. I'm not the rapper. I don't want to be in front of the camera.
You already knew the bigger picture. Like,
Yeah.
you knew your role.
Yeah, I do my role. I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
You know, never wanted to be the rapper. I like rappers. You know what I'm saying? But they got to be some cold motherfuckers. Pimp.
Killer Cat.
The last two. Because, see, it's so many good motherfuckers, Ursh. There's so many good motherfuckers. Henny.
Okay.
Put Henny on that motherfucker.
Shout out.
I don't give a fuck what the
Shout
nigga
out
say. I'm
Henny
putting
3
Henny on that
times, man.
motherfucker. Henny.
Yeah.
Damn right. 'Cause I'm a Henny fan too now.
Let's do
I
it.
listen to Henny records. You feel me?
Facts.
Henny. Damn right. Henny one of the cold motherfuckers in this.
Hey,
bitch.
niggas be confusing me and cuz when I have that's one of the reasons I cut my beard too.
Yeah.
Cause niggas used to confuse me and Curl all the time. I be like, they be telling me like, bro, they be thinking I'm you. I'm like, nigga, they be thinking I'm you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut the beard, nigga.
Henny on my Rushmore. If I got one more, I don't know. We're gonna keep talking. I'm gonna think about his ass. Cause I'm gonna tell you a few of them that I always like Set Dollar. Set Dollar was a cold rapper. I like, that Osama, what wasn't it, the Osama or something like that? That might have been Slum. Slum cold too.
Okay.
But I think Set had something, but he had a storytelling record, man. And that's the kind of shit I'm on right now. I want to be story told. Tell me the good story, my nigga. Make me see it. Make me believe it. You know what I'm saying? Paint the picture for me. A lot of these niggas, they don't paint the picture. They go from A to C to F to G, and I be like, go A, B, C, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you go A, C, come back to B, D. Give me some goddamn rhymes in this shit. So.
Okay, man. Okay, well, while you think of your fourth one, you went from, like I say, Deuce went with Bezeled Out.
Right.
How is at that point, did you feel like it was over with you or with y'all for the music?
No, I knew it wasn't over for me. Because
is that what made y'all, or when Deuce left, is that what made y'all find or discover the Line Boys? Like, how did the Line Boys
I'm gonna tell you, when Deuce left, I had no group for real. But SOS Deuce was always, when we used to take Deuce on the shows, SOS Deuce was open up for Deuce Komradz. So they had that song, I'm a Soldier. Yeah. Well, they gave me that song for the compilation record. That was my song on the compilation. All right. What I did, I needed something, since Deuce has left me, to try to keep myself going. I throw they song on the radio. So now, when I put out the compilation album, it's like my single for the compilation.
Okay.
Because, see, I'm still putting this compilation record out. And I got a couple songs that I've been talking to certain people like Lavish Low, because Lavish Low had one of the coldest songs on the record. I put his song last. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I used to do records like this. I would make like the Line Boys record. It's a musical without the lyrics. If you listen to it, the beat's going to go as a musical without the lyrics. You know what I mean? So what I did with the compilation, I did I'm a Soldier as a single. I had this song with Big Bruh and Mike C. Shake Something, Shout Head, Freak Something Not. Shake Something, Shout Head. That was on my compilation record.
Damn.
Let's see, Sarico had this song called The Days of Evil. Low had a song called Cheese and Macaroni. Man, Lavish Low is a rhymer, boy. Lavish Low get down for real, for real. I know you know Low.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Shout out Low.
Yeah, I know you know Low. The song Cheese and Macaroni, I'm going to play that when me and you, when I get through with the interview, I'm going to play that song for you. Because I'm about to go and drop it on Spotify and stuff like that. I'm going to go and distro it out because it ain't out there. Noah keep telling me, because Noah, he in my ear all the time, you know. Yeah. He be like, man, Paul, if you die, you the only one got the record. You know what I'm saying? Why is you just keeping these records? What you holding the record for? You know what I'm saying? Which he right.
You got to put it out there.
Yeah, he right. I want them records out there.
So how did y'all get to Line Boys? Like, how did y'all go from Deuce Komradz to the Line Boys?
All right. Well, when Deuce left us and we had SOS was carrying for the compilation record. I put the compilation record out there, and in the process of me doing that, Cadillac, again, his homeboy, he had this homeboy in Southline, partner of ours, we call Peebo. What up, Peebo? Shout out, Peebo. All right, so Peebo told Lack about him, and Lack met him, but wanted them to meet me. Mm-hmm. So he set up a meeting for me to come meet them. So when I went out there and met them, I heard them, they spit. I said, oh, I like these little youngsters. You know what I'm saying? I like these little youngsters. So I told them I wanted to mess with them. I had to meet their parents because they was all young at the time. Lil James was like 15 years old. I'm like, I got to meet y'all parents. I got to go around and meet your moms, your dads. South was the only one who could legally sign a contract at the time. The other two, I had to talk and get their mothers to sign for them, you know. So once they signed the paperwork, I went on and recorded, I want to say I recorded 2 songs at first. Might have been 3. But the first one was this one called That's You. And man, that song was so nasty. I said, man, I made it made it as a single. But when the album came out, I ain't even put that song on the album, man. I said, man, these boys can't say no shit like that. Noah said it was South's idea. So all that dirty shit came from South.
All that freaky shit. Yeah, all that freaky ass songs.
They came from King South. You know, so what I did That's You and my boy Maestro. Maestro used to be over there with MacGyver at Black Forest. You remember Maestro?
Yeah.
Trey? So I dropped him off, and he came up with That's You. When I picked him up, I'm like, hell nah, man, I ain't talking about no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna scratch the record.
Found out Lawn Boy was the first Pretty Ricky, the freaky ass song.
Man, with that freaky shit. South, no, Lawn Boy wasn't the first. Origin, them and the Freaks Up Boys was the first. Them niggas were real freaky.
Nasty.
Yeah, nasty.
Playboy, shout out Playboy.
Yeah, what up, Playboy? Goddamn Cousin D. So he came up with Baby We Be Riding.
Who?
Trey, Maestro. Okay. So when he came up with We Be Riding, they recorded the song. And Roscoe had this summer, like 4th of July thing he did every year over there when Calhoun was over on the bypass.
Yeah.
All right. So we took them over there, put them on the show. They did Baby We Be Riding, and the crowd went crazy. All the little youngsters went, I'm talking about crazy. The Carver High School, Lanier High School, all the youngsters went crazy. I'm like, oh, they like it. Mind you, I had 2 songs recorded on the right. Within probably about a month and 2 months, I had a whole album. I got to work.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I got to work, bro. Producers like Elbow Keys. I'm going to tell you, I had 2 platinum producers on the Lawn Boys album.
Who that?
Your brother.
Shout out KO.
Your brother. And H2O. And H2O. H2O produced on there. Ain't that something? Both of them platinum now.
That's strong.
Yeah, both of them platinum. Lawn Boys got 2 platinum producers.
On their first album.
On their first album, my nigga. On their first album. Ain't that some shit?
That's why.
Ain't that some shit? Hey. So, Elbow, he used to come over and bring the keyboard to my house. Because me and Elbow cousins.
Okay.
Yeah, Elbow my cousin. We first cousin. You know, so he would produce the tracks. Either if they wasn't over there, he'd produce some tracks. But most times, I try to have them over there too. Let them hear the beats while he making them, you know what I'm saying? And we did them like that. We went to Black Forest to record. And we recorded probably out of, I want to say it was 16 songs? Out of 16, we recorded maybe 10 to 12, about 10 at Black Forest. We did maybe 2 at Treasure House, and the other 4 or 5 we did at Rodney Mills.
Okay.
You know, Rodney Mills was the shit back then.
Oh, yeah, that was the shit.
Yeah, we did at Rodney Mills. So once we got the record together, shit, it was a go. I did the single on them first just to hold me over to the album. Man, back then, radios like 97.9, we had D-Rock. Okay. I know you might remember D-Rock, but she was the program director. And see, a lot of motherfuckers back then didn't know, or if they were in the group, didn't know you had a chain of command with the radio stations. And the program director is the one usually get your shit played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she liked the record. She introduced me, I want to say it was her who introduced me and Tony to Lester Pace. Now, Lester Pace was a powerful motherfucker for Interscope. He still do records for Interscope. I'm dropping that man name, y'all, but, you know, he ain't going to take my call, shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got to worry about him taking y'all. But what he do is he work records for the, like, our part of the region for Interscope. But not only Interscope, he do, like, Universal. But when I say he work records, he the one go in and take the records to the program directors. He really programming your southern region, America. Okay. With urban hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Because when me and Lack met with him, we went to lunch. Longhorn, Texas Roadhouse, the one right there by Infusions.
Yeah.
This is way back, like 20 years ago now. So we was gonna pay for dinner for him. You know, he was like, "No, I got the Tupac paying for this." You know, and it was the Tupac album when Tupac, like, you know, one of the post albums after his death. But he was like, Tupac gonna pay for this. And I'm like, God damn. So I knew we was with the right people. You know what I'm saying? We were with the right people.
That was a flex, though.
Yeah, that was a major flex. I ain't mind the flex, though. Yeah, I ain't mind the flex. Another nigga from Def Jam, what was that dude's name? Was it Shaheed or something like that? We had a few people that we would bounce and connect with, you know, back then. Up at Universal, Avery Lipman, you know. So we had started moving, but it all came from, like, the local shit, the record pools. You know, we would go from here to down to Tallahassee, TJ DJ, a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, shout out TJ.
Shout out TJ for real. You know, Ron White up in Birmingham, Atlanta Star over in Atlanta. See, we was getting out here, you know, going to different places, jumping on, you know, Rock the Mics or whatever shows they had. The ones in Alabama, they paid us.
Yeah.
Like, certain ones I would have to go out of town because we did the Ozone when I was with SmallTyme, and we had to pay to get the record on their record. That was with TJ the DJ, though. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. Definitely whenever I went to a record pool, our records gonna get played. You know, we definitely, every time we went to a record pool, you played our records. You know what I mean? Who else? Back then, when the Lawn Boys got with us, when we did their record, South had this thing. He used to always drop his pants on the stage. You know, freaking South go do that shit. But it was his performing back then. He was setting himself up to be King South that you know now. The same South, you know what I mean? I saw all these things. Getting Lil James in the Rose, 16 years old. He telling you this on the record.
On the record, yeah.
Yeah, he the only 16-year-old going to the Rose, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that back then.
So okay. I never knew. Did the Lawn Boys break up, or did South just do like a solo thing but was still part of the Lawn Boys?
They still the Lawn Boys now.
Yeah.
They still the Lawn Boys, man. They still the Lawn Boys. But now...
Okay, I mean, what was the temperature when South wanted to do this like solo thing now?
When South, I want to say when South did the solo thing, James was already in jail. Okay. You know, so it was already sort of divide because James was already in jail. James went around South. It was popping for him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was popping for him. Hell, he went to jail. He got out of jail. It really got to popping for him. Hell, he got in trouble back when he was fucking with us. And we got the lawyer for him, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Was it for what we was talking about on the album?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I used to take him to court, and my thing was, my nigga, this shit ain't free. Yeah. See, everybody think everything, I ain't giving you everything. I'm helping you out. I got to get this shit back too now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These lawyers, he wasn't free. You know, shout out Joe Reed. You know what I'm saying? That was a South lawyer. He wasn't free. South, you walked away from out of the courtroom. Yeah, you got a little stain on you, but you walked away. You know what I'm saying? You was able to come home that day. You ain't stay in jail. You didn't go to jail. But South back then was like, it was nonchalant to him. He didn't care. I would pick him up to go to court. This nigga, you got half of your hair braided. You ain't up. And I had to tell the nigga, my nigga, I ain't the one in court.
Yeah.
You're the one going to court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it led up to them leaving us, and now I know what really happened. No,